Elon Musk is waging war against mainstream media as the firestorm against Doge and his various companies continues to grow. In a post on his X account, Elon Musk stated that he's had enough of the mainstream media's narrative and claims that a lawsuit will be inbound for CNN based on the following clip. Let's take a look.
Elon Musk is incompetent in his position. And how do we know? Because they fired tens of thousands of people, was challenged in court. The court said the people have to go back, and now the people are coming back. He's incompetent, he's a thief, he's a Nazi, and people don't trust him.
Wow, so lots of bold claims here from CNN. Now, this is just the tip of the iceberg for what Musk has been through over the past couple of weeks. Recently, his company Tesla has faced various acts of vandalism and attacks, including an incident where bombs were found on the inside of a Tesla dealership in Austin, Texas. On top of this, Molotov cocktails have been used in attacks against Teslas in Oregon, with Tesla owners all around the world having their vehicles damaged. These attacks have gone so far that they're now being dubbed domestic terrorism by the federal government. While Musk is clearly interested in collaborating with the government, even he has spoken on the difficulties this entire situation has caused him. Let's take a look.
You giving up your other stuff? I mean, how are you running your other businesses?
With great difficulty. Yeah, I mean...
But there's no turning back, you're saying?
I'm just here trying to make government more efficient, eliminate waste and fraud, and so far we're making good progress.
Now, the number one question I have after reading all this information is, what is Elon Musk's course of action? The main thing that struck me about Elon's demeanor in the past couple of weeks is the lack of confidence and self-assurance that we're seeing in this man. Elon Musk is a man who has always been incredibly confident and sure of his stances on things. He's very analytical, and the only time we've seen him looking so unsure is when he's speaking of situations that he really doesn't think are going to pan out well. And I truly think this is due to the way they went about implementing Elon into the White House. Now, it comes as no surprise that billionaires are easily able to influence the government. And that's the main reason I wasn't too shocked with Elon's involvement in the Trump administration. He sat at tables and made negotiations with Obama, so this is nothing new, and the fact that a billionaire is involved in government is really the way the US has always operated. The only difference here is that Trump's administration is being 100% transparent with this billionaire's involvement. Now, I think the other major mistake here came a couple of weeks ago when Donald Trump decided to pull a publicity stunt buying a Tesla from Elon Musk on the White House lawn. While I don't think this was a particularly egregious act, I do think the timing and the intention behind it was pretty ridiculous. Elon Musk is seeing his sales and his stocks tank because of his involvement with Donald Trump. So what does he do to try to save his failing brand? He has Donald Trump come out as the spokesperson and actually endorse not only him, but the brand that he represents, therefore completely alienating the majority of his customers. We have to remember, Tesla is an electric car company, meaning they were beloved by liberals. The Democrats adored Elon Musk. They were bowing at his feet mere months ago. And now he's public enemy number one because of Donald Trump and, of course, his own rash actions. Now, I have to tell you guys, the main thing that boggles my mind about these sorts of situations is that these genius billionaires can be so smart on one hand and so foolish on the other. Elon Musk is a genius at what he does, but when it comes to social skills and reading the room, he is completely clueless. This man has made mistake after mistake after mistake and continues to try to cover up for each and every one of them instead of admitting he might have taken a wrong step. The other point I'll make is that I think Elon and the Trump administration had a little bit too much confidence in the level of power they were going to assume. They seem to think that all of the woke ideology, all of the left-wing lunatics as they call them, would be wiped out of power the second they came in. But what they didn't anticipate, I don't think, was the reaction to what they were doing and how hard the other side would actually fight back to retain their power. The left is not exactly known for going away quietly, and I think these people, especially the ones they're defunding, who do deserve to be defunded, are going to fight tooth and nail to retain every little shred of power that they possibly can. And I don't think Elon was prepared to be met with the same energy from the other side. At this point, I am completely stunned as to who is PR training Elon Musk. I honestly don't think this dude has anybody who is advising him. He seems to be making all of these choices himself, which is the slippery slope of becoming too big for your britches or too big to be managed. These people often go down the wrong course because they cannot be contained. I'm very curious curious to see what Elon Musk is going to do next. I do not see this situation with him and Trump lasting very much longer, and I honestly don't see this ending well for either party, to be completely frank. Hopefully some good savings will come from Doge and the government. I don't agree with waste and fraud at all. I think everybody who's actually a fraudster in the government should be exposed and stopped. That's a great thing. But there are many other implications to all of this that are much greater than I think any of us even understand right now. And these two guys with their two egos is not going to end well. But I hope it does for the good of the American people. What are your thoughts on Elon Musk and his recent moves in the White House? Do you think Musk bit off more than he can chew and is regretting his association with Trump? Or do you think he can take the heat? Let me know down below in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed this video.